Well, someone's asking for advice here. Sabi dito, brother, pa-hide identity na lang. May partner ako na nag-heart react sa pic ng mga lalaking nasa showbiz at influencer. Hindi sa insecure, brother, pero opposite gender kasi. Hindi pwede gawing excuse yung artista yon, ginagawang guilt-free pass. Napakalaking disrespect sa akin, gusto ko na makipaghiwalay. Any advice? Well, thank you for trusting me dito sa kwento mo, and no worries. Susubukan nating ipaliwanag yung pinagdadaanan yung dalawa para at least magkaroon kayo ng liwanag. Kung hindi nyo man masurvive yung relasyon nyo ngayon, hopefully, whatever you're going to learn from this video, you could apply doon sa next relationship mo. This is Pinoy Extreme and your lifestyle coach, Mark. Let's do this.
This is Pinoy Extreme.
Sabi niya dito, makikipaghiwalay na ako. Hindi ko kaya tiisin yung disrespect talaga eh. Nung sinabi ko kung matutuwa siya kung ako nag-heart react at follow sa bikini post ni Ivana, ayun, hindi raw okay. Now, pangalanan natin si Kuya as Jason. Okay? Now, in relation to Jason's case, we are going to discuss what we call shadow, and specifically sexual shadow. Yung shadow kasi is a psychological term na kinam up ni Carl Jung para i-describe yung mga feelings, emotions that we repress dahil nga nakakahiya siya, hindi siya katanggap-tanggap sa lipunan, at hindi siya magugustuhan ng ibang tao. So what we do is we try to bury it at the back of our minds, thinking that hindi niya or hindi siya makakaapekto sa buhay natin. And another term that I'll be discussing here is the word persona. Now, ano yung persona? Yun yung maskara na sinusuot natin in public or with the people para ma-accept tayo, para hindi tayo kamuhian, para matanggap tayo sa loob ng circle nila. And what's worse there is that we do not know from the layers of the persona na ginagamit natin. Like for example, yung mabuting estudyante, mabait na anak, 'di ba? Palasimba na tao, 'di ba? Yung mabuting trabahador, mabuting empleyado. With those numbers of personas or maskara, hindi na natin makilala kung sino tayo. Dahil pag tinanggal natin yung mga persona natin or maskara natin, panigurado, isa-isang mag-aalisan yung mga tao na akala natin nagmamahal sa atin. Ngayon, balik tayo doon sa shadow or doon sa sexual shadow na tinatawag. Now, there's a part in your mind that few or rarely napapasok mo consciously, and doon sa parte ng utak mo na yon, there's something that is trying to scream. Now, that voice, you have learned to silence it. You have learned to hide it. Now, you have learned to hide it because it does not align with the persona or doon sa maskara na sinusuot mo para magustuhan ka ng mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo, including your partner. Yung mga desire mo na hindi nag-fit doon sa moralidad na pinapakita mo habang nakasuot ka ng maskara o persona. Now, we pretend that those desires, that those imagination, that those fantasies doesn't exist. We pretend that we do not feel those kinds of emotions, we do not feel those kinds of feelings, na hindi natin naiisip yung mga bagay na yun. And because of that, nagkakaroon ng different reaction yung katawan natin kahit na yung utak natin nakatuon or nakafocus doon sa values or doon sa persona na pinapakita natin in public para lang hindi tayo ma-judge, para lang hindi mawala yung mga tao sa paligid natin, but it is taking a toll to us. Kasi nga, every time that we deny those shadows or sexual shadows, it does not go away. It grows stronger sa likod ng utak natin up until the day that it is slowly controlling us and slowly projecting doon sa mga actions, sa words, sa ginagalaw natin. Now, as the shadow grows stronger, subconsciously, hindi natin namamalayan na siya na yung gumagawa ng desisyon para sa atin. We feel disconnected. We feel cold. Have you ever experienced na nagmamahal ka pero hindi mo maibigay ng buo yung sarili mo? Again, because natatakot tayo na yung kabuuan ng sarili natin ayawan ng mga tao na sa tingin natin nagmamahal sa atin. Have you ever felt pleasure and guilty at the same time? Have you censored a fantasy dahil nahihiya ka doon sa naiisip mo or nararamdaman mo? Then that is exactly the sexual shadow. Yun yung mga bagay na tinuro ng society na hindi mo dapat maramdaman. Yun yung mga bagay na ipinagbawal ng religion. Yun yung mga takot na namana mo sa parents mo. Now, marami sa atin yung lumaki or tumanda na hindi alam yung ganyang bagay. We think that it's self-control. We think that it's maturity. We think that it's morality. But it's actually a repression. Now, at best, it is self-deception. Niloloko natin yung mga sarili natin na pag pumikit tayo, hindi natin naiisip yung fantasy na yun. And that's what's going to haunt us through the rest of our lives and would even affect yung current relationship natin. Now, as Carl Jung said, what you deny dominates you, and what you integrates frees you. Now, yung sexual shadow is not there to destroy you. Nandyan yan para pakinggan mo kasi parte siya ng kabuuan mo. Only then, pag naintindihan mo yung sexual shadow mo, doon ka lang matututong magmahal at doon ka magiging malaya. And yes, nakakatakot siya because you are going to discover something dark inside you. But that darkness is neither good nor bad. It is just part of your wholeness, kabuuan mo. And yes, it feels raw. It feels primitive. But the best thing about it is that it is authentic. Yung totoong ikaw. Now, if you do not acknowledge that darkness or shadow inside you, then it will manifest in other things. Like, for example, porn addiction or other hobbies that actually tries to destroy you because hindi naman talaga ikaw yung pinapakita mo sa mundo. Kaya nga, madalas, nilulunod natin yung mga sarili natin doon sa mga bagay that feels pleasurable up until such mawala na yung epekto nito at bumalik ulit tayo sa mga dating sarili natin. And that's one of the dangerous effect of not integrating, not acknowledging the darkness inside of you. And you know what? the worst part there is that you will feel disconnected with yourself even though you are surrounded by the people who loves you. Why? Because unang-una, hindi naman ikaw talaga yung nakikisalamuha sa kanila, kundi yung persona mo or yung maskara mo na matagal mo nang suot-suot. Maybe sabihin na natin, simula pa lang nung nanligaw ka. Kasi nga, no one will accept the real version of us because of that darkness. Kaya natin natutunang itago yung shadow natin nung mga nanliligaw pa lang tayo. Sabi nga nila, best foot forward. Now, the reason why I open this topic, kahit na mahirap, alam kong this would be hard pill to swallow, is itong ganitong kaso is very common, lalo na sa mga clients ko that are having a problem with relationship because they are having a problem accepting or integrating their shadow doon sa sarili nila. What you don't accept in yourself, you attack in others. That's why may mga unfair treatment sa atin yung mga jowa natin because may mga bagay sila na hindi nila matanggap sa mga sarili nila. Kaya hindi rin nila alam kung bakit nagiging contradicting yung decision nila, yung feelings nila, at parang hindi nila maintindihan yung mga sarili nila. Now, ito rin yung pinapaliwanag ko na kailangan nilang malaman yung root cause kung bakit sila naghiwalay, kung bakit nangyari yung cheating na yon doon sa previous relationship nila. Kasi again, that's part of the sexual shadow na dinidiscuss ko ngayon. And if hindi nila ma-discover yung ganong bagay or masolusyonan yung ganong bagay, there's a good chance that they will repeat the same thing doon sa next relationship nila. And what's worse is that they will create another family that they will be destroying just because they do not understand themselves. This is your lifestyle coach, Mark, and you could book a free clarity session with me so that we could check whether we could work out together towards your goal. Have a good day.